Hello everyone, namaste, this is me again, Diara. Good to have you here tonight. I'm doing another reading. I'm kind of in a flow these days, obviously, so I just did 2 readings yesterday and tonight spontaneously, very spontaneously, I decided to do one last one for the next weeks. I think I'm done then with those readings, first of all. Don't worry, I think in the future upload more videos. But I think with those 3 last ones that I uploaded, including this one here, I think I covered a lot of questions that you guys are having out there, okay? So this one is maybe maybe the one that you can see as kind of a personal reading. Maybe you don't have the money to purchase a personal reading. Maybe you simply don't want to do it because you think, oh no, I don't want to spend some money on the question, what is he feeling? You know, what is the current energy? What are the current feelings that your love interest, your crush, your boyfriend, your husband, your ex, what is he thinking right now, at that specific time? So one side note, some people told me that I'm almost inaudible, that you cannot hear me very well. So in that case, I receive that feedback every now and then. I don't know what's the matter exactly. I'm recording those videos with my iPad. So my iPad is brand new. It's working very well. A lot of people do hear me very well. So if you cannot hear me, please use earphones. And then I think it will work out very well, okay? So let's start right away. This is kind of a quickie. So what I will do is I will pull out, let's say, 4 to 6 cards for every pile, and then we will see what is he thinking, what is the current energy, or maybe we can also say, is he the one? Yeah, I mean, let's keep it small and simple. Is he the right one for me? This is the question, okay? So please choose one of those 4 piles that I prepared for you. This would be number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, okay? And I will start right away. If you need a little bit more time to choose your pile, please press the pause button as always. Let's go. Pile number 1. So we do have the first 2 cards that are coming out about, is he the right one? What is he thinking towards me? What are his feelings? What is the current energy? You versus them. So we have codependency. Show the card in the camera. Codependency. Your love life is negatively influenced by obsessive behavior. Card number 1. Then we have the card, this is a deck I created myself, just for me to make it a little bit easier. 3rd chakra, which is the solar plexus. Power, be strong. Okay, so let's pull some more cards out here. What is the current energy, number 1? What is he thinking? What is he feeling? Okay, flirt. Then we do have new love. Next card coming is right chemistry or right chemistry and reconciliation. Let's pull one more card for you. Pile number 1, what is the current energy between you two? Is he the right one? And trust. Okay, so I would say in this case, we do have the card with the codependency. We do have the card with the new love and reconciliation. Chemistry is right. They say you should trust, and they say flirt. So the first 2 cards that came, like codependency, I was like kind of, I don't think so. I don't think he's the right one. I think there is kind of a obsessive behavior. It's either them or you. Between the 2 of you. So, and codependency, that is not a good card because, as I say, your love life is influenced negatively by that obsessive behavior, But then we do have the right chemistry, which is good. We do have trust. We do have flirt, which is that card here. I know you cannot see the cards so well. I will show them to you. We have reconciliation. So in your case, I would honestly say, and I mean, you know me, I have my very own opinion about those pick a card readings. I have my very own opinion about, all this stuff here. So some of you don't like what I'm saying. I can accept that. I tolerate your opinion. Please feel free to give me whatsoever feedback. But I do have my opinion, and I'm not saying those words to hurt you or to offend someone, okay? In this case, number one, what is he thinking? Is he the right one? What's the energy? I think yes. I think there is a kind of a good chemistry between you guys, like flirty energy. Maybe your love interest is just one step away from asking you out for a dinner, because we have the card trust. We do have the card reconciliation. So if there was a fight between you, an argument, a discussion, I think chances are that you are getting back together. And we do have new love. Maybe there is a new start between you two, So this is the current energy, yes? And they tell you like, be strong, power, I think this is a very positive message. Yes, actually, yes. And I'm not saying that to please you or to keep your hopes up for nothing. As I said, you know me, you know my opinion. I'm very straightforward. I'm German. So sorry if you cannot stand that. Then don't look and don't listen to my videos anymore. So in this case, pile number one, I would say yes. Your hopes, sounds to me that your hopes are, not for nothing. Let's say it like this. I mean, that the cards, they don't tell you everything, the whole truth, 100%, everything that is below the surface. But this is quite close to a yes. Yes, he could be the right one for you. So don't stop flirting, go on flirting. I know you cannot see the cards so well, but I do have them here. So I will show them again to you. We have new love, which is that one. We do have the card flirt. We do have the card codependency, which is kind of a red flag. So maybe you want to check yourself out again. Is there any kind of obsessive behavior that you or he should quit? But then we do have the reconciliation, like, after a fight, getting back together, saying, okay, it's all good now. You said something wrong, I said something wrong, but now it's okay, okay? Getting back together. Then we do have trust. Don't give up trust, And we do have, and I think this is a very good card, the right chemistry. So yes, pile number one, I do think there is hope. Yes, I do think there is a good energy going on between you guys, okay? Let's do pile number two, and thanks for watching. Thank you for sharing, for subscribing. Thank you for your feedback. I hope you could resonate. Let's do pile number two, second pile. What cards do we have? So number one is fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, anahata, which is love. It's the color green. Surround yourself with the color green if you're very much into colors, and listen to your heart. This is message number one for pile number two. And then we have making the effort. Making the effort. Okay. So what else is the universe? What else is spirit willing to present us, to show us? What else is coming? Pile number two. You and your love interest. Is he the one? How is the current energy between you two? We do have healing problems in the family. We do have coming up like commitment, engagement. We do have call your soulmate. Let's pull one more card for you, pile number two. And then show your love. Okay, I would like to pull out one more card from my personal deck here. I just don't know why, but I do have the feeling I should pull another card for you. Remember, this is a quickie. Remember, please take everything that I say with a grain of salt, especially you, pile number two, since the card with the heart chakra came up. Like listen to your heart, listen to your inner voice, and then dare to believe the unthinkable. Dare to believe and to do the unthinkable. Do you know this song from Alicia Keys, by the way? Unthinkable. Listen to that song. It's a very nice one. Listen to that song. This song may have a message for you, in addition a message, just by the way. So pile number 1, what is the current energy? So I think right now it is not so easy between you guys because there are still some family issues. Maybe your partner, your love interest is coming right straight from another relationship. Maybe he's just maybe in the middle of a breakup, you know, like a how you say it in English, if you are married and then you want to quit the marriage, you know, by law, this is like divorce, to get divorced. Maybe this is the issue right here. But they tell you, you know, make the effort, gib dir Mühe in German, for those who are Germans out there, okay? And then they say, call your soulmate. They say, show your love, okay? And they say, commitment. So, honestly spoken, and I mean, we are all grown-ups, and I think this is a 50-50 situation, to be very honest. So one side, one part of my intuition is telling me, no, this is not the right one. You should call out the right one for you, okay? You should call out the right one. This is why this card came, you know? Call your soulmate. So when they tell you to call your soulmate, obviously the person which is already in your life is not your soulmate. Otherwise, you don't have to call him, okay? Do you know what I'm saying? So the other part of my intuition is telling me there is still a chance, you know, because we do have the card dare to do and dare to believe the unthinkable. So even though things are not easy between you guys, there is still a chance. It's a 50-50 situation. I mean, you know your own situation best. You know what kind of situation you are in right now. So I would say 50-50. It's not a straight, yes, he is the one. Yes, he is so much in love with you. Oh my goodness, absolutely, without any doubt. I think you see that yourself, okay? But it is not a straight no, neither. You know, I think it's really like kind of a 50-50 situation, okay? And they are asking you to keep on making the effort, and they tell you to heal family issues, you know? Solve problems within your family, whether it is your family you are born into, like mother and father and sisters and siblings, or it can be maybe you are still in a marriage. You know, maybe you are in the middle of a divorce and now you met someone else and you don't know, oh, is he having feelings? Is he maybe the next partner for me? I don't know, okay? So, as I said, it's the fourth chakra that came up for you, like listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. It's a 50-50 situation. I can imagine that you may not be that, you know, how you say it, satisfied with this answer, but this is also, I mean, this is a live reading. I'm not making stuff up to please anyone out there. I want to be very honest with you, okay? I don't want to keep somebody these hopes up for nothing. I mean, I could say you, yes, he is the one, but, you know, as I said, it's like a 50-50 situation. It could be your soulmate, yes, but then on the other hand, they are telling you, you have to make the effort and you have to heal problems in your family first, okay? So just take the answer as it is. I know it is not a straight yes, it's not a straight no. I can imagine that you are maybe a little bit confused about it, but this is what's coming. And you know what? Just because I really want you all to, I just want you to be happy, even though I'm not lying to you, okay? So it's not like, okay, I will make you happy no matter what. I mean, the cards are falling, you know, like they are, and you saw that. I pulled them out live. I will say, I will give you another card, okay? And this is free yourself. You know, with this card, I think I was right with the 50-50 situation. Don't you think so? Free yourself. I think this is a little bit more towards no. It is not the right chemistry between you and pile number 2, and I don't think that this is really the right one. Maybe it is someone you can spend some time with. You know what I mean? Maybe this one is someone you can be with for a time, for a while. You know, maybe some weeks, maybe some months. But I do really not think, and excuse me if this is maybe a little bit too much of information for you right now, because maybe you are very much in love, you know, with butterflies and the whole thing. But since you were searching for an answer, since you found this reading, and since you picked pile number 2, they say free yourself. And this is always kind of a sign like to say, it's not the right one. It's not like your soulmate, you know. It may be not a bad guy, but not your soulmate. But still, you can have maybe quite a nice time together, pile number 2, okay? Does that make sense? I think so. Okay, so let's do the next one. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What's the current energy? Okay, I do have here past life relation. So they say that you already know each other from another life. So maybe you don't believe in past lives. I don't know for myself right now whether I do believe in this kind of stuff, yes or no, but it is still, it's like when you are together, you do have the feeling that you do know each other already for a long time, even though you maybe just met, okay? So this is like past life relation. But then I do have from my own personal deck that I created for myself, traffic light men, traffic light women, you know, like red light. So what I do mean with this card is that me, myself, I used to always fall in love with men that were occupied, you know, like a traffic light, red. So it's no way forwards. It's not moving. It could not move forward because they were already occupied, you know, they already had someone at their side. So this is the meaning of that card. So let's pull some more cards, and I will mix my deck very profoundly. Let's give it a second. Pile number 3, what's the current energy? The one that you are having in your heart, is that the right one for you? What is he thinking? What is he feeling? Does it make sense to keep on waiting? Does it make sense for you to keep on hoping? What's the current energy? Pile number 3. Oh. Watch for the warning signals. Love yourself first. So I can already tell you, sorry, I'm very honest, and this is kind of a quickie. I will make it short. I know it will hurt. Sorry if you cannot stand that. But I think it's helping you a lot if I tell you right away this is not the right one for you. Sounds to me that this is someone who is already in another relation. You know, you do have the feeling that this could be the right one because you know each other from another life. But you have to watch for the warning signals, and you should love yourself first. Okay, next card. Passion. There may be a lot of passion between you, but you know, sex is not everything. Yeah, it's like that. I mean, sex is important, of course, we all know that, but it's not everything. Sometimes passion is not enough, okay, to hold up a mature and healthy relationship. So what else do we have? Let's pull 2 more cards. You may love without having fear. And then the last card is, deception. Pile number 3. Forget about it. Sorry, I know this comes out very straight. I'm German, as I said before, you already know that. I'm German, so we are very fast forward. And I do know that this is, maybe for some of you, this, if you are very sensitive, if you are very vulnerable right now in your specific situation, it's not like I want to offend you or so, but this is the answer. I said that already with the first 3 cards that came out. This is not the right one. And if you want to make it easy for you and everyone else, stop hoping, stop waiting. Thanks anyways for watching. And maybe think about it. Why are you always searching for men or women that are already occupied? Why are you doing that? This is a toxic behavior. And this comes maybe from your unconsciousness. Maybe this has something to do with your childhood. So maybe it's worse to immerse a little bit deeper into that issue, okay? Traffic light people that are not available for you. Okay, last one. Pile number 4. Pile number 4. What is he thinking? What is the current energy between you and him, you and her? You know, this is an open reading. This is a general reading. I don't know your situation. Please take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Listen always the most, not to pick a card readings, but to your inner voice, okay? So what cards are coming up? So card number 1 is like, stay open. So they say that your soulmate may be completely different from the other ones that you have been with. Then from my personal deck, it's like second chakra, which is sexuality. Has to do with feelings, has to do with water. And then we are going to pull out some more cards for you. I will mix my cards. So, Spirit, please tell us for pile number 4, what is the current energy? Is it worth waiting? Is it worth hoping any longer? Is he going to commit? What is he thinking? What do you want to share with us, Spirit? Please tell us. Pile number 4. What's going on? What are you willing to share with us tonight? Unreturned love. Reconciliation. Making the effort. And get some hope from your friends. Get some help from your friends, sorry. And then romantic feelings. Okay. Give me a second. I need one more card. Defense mechanism. Okay, and so defense mechanisms on the side of your love interest. So I think your love interest is not very open right now for your relation. I don't know your specific situation. As I said before, I don't know whether you are already together, like kind of a couple. Maybe you are only dating right now. Maybe you just met. Maybe you don't know your crush at all so good. You just know him from far away. So, but sounds to me that your love interest has still some, you know, kind of borders, kind of obstacles, and he has some kind of defense mechanisms that are working underneath the surface. And it can be that they are having to do with sexuality and feelings. Maybe for him it is not so easy, or for her, to show their feelings. They may be there, but still it's not so easy for him or her to show their feelings and to believe in love, you know? So they are saying, stay open, okay? There is a chance, even though for you it may seem like your love is not returned, there is still a chance, because we do have the card with the reconciliation, and they are telling you making the effort, you know, making the effort. There are definitely some romantic feelings between you two, and they say, yeah, stay open and maybe get some help from your friends. Okay, so these 4 cards are quite optimistic. And also, like, you know, stay open. And even though it seems like he has no feelings for you, I think there is a chance, yes. I think there is a chance. And they want you to listen more to your inner voice, okay? Let's pull one last card for you, pile number 4. Trust, yes. I say definitely it is worth waiting a little bit longer. Okay, it is worth to trust in that relationship that you are having, whether it is still at the beginning or whether you are already having something together, you know. Yeah, sounds to me that your relationship has something to do with sexuality. So maybe, I don't know what, you know your situation best, so I will just let that here, you know, and you can do whatever makes sense to you. But this card came out, so maybe something with sexuality, feelings, you know, like this water energy, up and downs, you know, sometimes it flows, sometimes it feels like stuck. But yes, you should trust. you should trust and you should make the effort. And there are kind of defense mechanisms working underneath the surface, not on your side, but on side of your love interest. So maybe he made bad experiences in the past, I don't know what, could be everything. And maybe it is also like, try to help him. Try to help him or her to trust again. Yeah, does that make sense? Try to help your love interest to trust again in love, okay? By the way, sex can be something very healing, if it's healthy sex. I mean, if it's kind of an obsessive behavior and, like abuse, then of course not. But sexuality can be something healing, for some of you, okay? Because we read here for a lot of people. But pile number 4, so what is the current energy between you two? Is it worth waiting? Does he have any feelings? I say yes, he has, even though he may have some problems showing his feelings to you in the beginning right now, okay? So give it some more time. I will pull, I don't know why, but I don't tell the other ones, but I will pull one additional card for you. Okay, it has to do with children. Sexuality, children. Okay, very interesting. You may love without fear. Okay, yeah, definitely I say it has something to do with sexuality. There's something going on between you two with sexuality, like some limitations, I don't know, maybe problems in bed. Can be anything, what I said before. Take only what you can resonate with. Take everything with a grain of salt. But I think it has something to do with sex. It has something to do with children, making love. Maybe you are trying already hard to get pregnant. I don't know, something like that. But as I said, you may love without fear, and you should stay open, and you should trust. Trust, trust, trust. Being patient. Okay, so that was very long for you, pile number 4, but I think it was worth it because this is kind of a special situation between you two, I think. And I think this is not for the singles. I think pile number 4, this is for people who are already in a relationship. Okay, so this is it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm doing that here for free. I don't charge you. Take everything that made sense to you. And thanks for your comments. Namaste, guys. Good night.